Sentence that you wrote, please, Bergen.
I could increase the efficiency of my study time by organizing my notes in orderly fashion.
Ooh, so if you organize your notes in orderly fashion, that would definitely increase your efficiency, because it definitely save you time and energy, most likely, because if you ever organize your notes, okay, it's way more efficient to have them so you can actually read them, first of all, but in a way you can read them, okay? Really perfect sentence, Birkin. Thanks, Tom, for sharing that with us. Why don't you go ahead and share it, so you put, please, McKaylee?
I can increase the efficiency of my study time by eating a snack before study energy.
Ooh, so if you eat a snack before study time, you might have a little bit more energy, and that could help you increase your efficiency, so you're not like zombieing out while you're working on your homework. You're not like keep checking your phone because you're distracted. Eat that snack, get a little bit more energy, way more efficient. Okay, perfect example, McKaylee. And why don't you go share, so you put, please, Braden? Oh, dang it, Braden. Okay. All right, share, so you put, please, Pilar?
I can increase my efficiency of my study time by finding a quiet place to study.
Okay, so if you find a quiet place to study, that could be a way to help increase your efficiency of your study time. Okay, because, you know, again, if you're distracted, okay, it might take more time, but if you're in a quiet place, you're not around people talking and things like that, you can get things done maybe a little bit faster or something. Okay, perfect sentence, Pilar. Appreciate you sharing that with the class. Okay. Last thing we're going to go over before we read is there's a couple of vocab words here just on the bottom. I guess it's towards the middle of page 262. So we're just going to touch on these before we read. Okay, the first word is capsule. What's that word, everybody?
Capsule.
Capsule. Thanks for saying it with me. So capsule is a part of a spacecraft that holds the people. Okay, so on the spacecraft there's like the rocket part, okay? Capsule is what's holding the people, okay? And then the last word, or the next word, is toppling. What's that word, everybody?
Toppling.
Toppling, good. So toppling is just falling. Okay, so something's toppling over, okay, like that marker, just toppled over, just falling, okay? So, like when you knock your glass over at the dinner table. We've all done that before. Okay, toppled it over. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish reading. Or actually, you know what? Why not? Okay, yeah. So let's we'll read this first page, and then we'll take a look at these pictures down here, and then we'll read the next page. Okay. While we're reading, I want us to think about the key idea question though. Okay, which is. I don't know, that's the wrong page. Okay. So it says, how will the reusable rockets change the world? All right, here we go. Okay, so how will reusable rockets change the world? I want you guys to think about that as we read. Okay. So, top of page 262. I'm gonna read it out loud. Okay. When I pause, okay, I want everybody to say the word with me. Okay, when we get to the last page, when I pause, I'm going to call on specific people to say the word with me. Okay, so first page, I want to see pointer fingers. Top of page 262, right at paragraph 13, starts with the word SpaceX. Okay, like the Gabe's ready to go. Appreciate you, Kaylee, Braden, Alicia, Pilar. Doing awesome. Appreciate being ready to go. Birkin, Beckham. Okay. Max, let's get that pointer finger now. Let's get that pointer finger. You got this, dude. We're almost done here. Okay, I'm starting at the top. Remember my pause. I want to hear everybody say it. SpaceX has also, let me just kind of summarize where we left off. Last time we learned that SpaceX had success in soft landing its Grasshopper rocket from low orbit. The infographic showed how the Falcon 9 rocket successfully launched a capsule and then returned safely to a platform. Okay, today we're going to read about the potential these rockets could have on the space travel. Okay, so talking about the Falcon 9 rocket again, still. So paragraph 16. Sorry, paragraph 13. My bad. SpaceX has also attempted to bring the first stage of its Falcon 9 rocket good back to Earth for controlled landings during multiple orbital launches. The company has pulled off ocean landings in the Atlantic, dropping the booster stage good softly into the waves. Okay, so everybody right here. Okay, right here where it says and SpaceX. Everybody find it so we know what we're reading. And SpaceX very nearly brought the rocket back for a soft touchdown on an uncrewed ship in January and April 2015. This happened during launches of SpaceX's Dragon. Okay, the word capsule. What's that word, everybody? Capsule, good. To the International Space Station on uncrewed resupply runs for NASA. Okay. So, these rockets, they didn't remember uncrewed. What does that mean? Who can tell us? Anybody remember? Was that Bergen? Thanks for his hand.
Nobody's operating inside.
Perfect. So nobody's operating inside. So think of like a drone or something. Like nobody's in it. Somebody's operating it, but like nobody's actually in it. Okay. So kind of far away robot or something. Okay. Paragraph 14. Both times the Falcon 9 first stage succeeded in hitting its target, good. But the stage also came in a little too hard both times, toppling over the boat's deck, okay, and exploding. Okay, so I guess. Alright, so the rocket was coming down, landing on a ship that didn't have a crew. I don't know, maybe, hopefully it shows a picture of it, or maybe we can look up a picture and see what that looks like, okay? But came down, and basically the rocket exploded, okay? Landed on the deck, but didn't really land that well, okay? So right here, Musk and other SpaceX representatives have vowed to keep wait, what's that word, everybody? Trying good until they pull off this daring feat good. And Stallmer said he thinks the breakthrough will come soon. Okay? Last page here. Or actually, why don't we take a look here at the graphics? Or you guys can take a look at the graphics here. So, it says, Blue Origin is testing New Shepard, which would give 6 people the experience of flying near space. So we're probably going to read a little bit more about this, but this is kind of what it looks like here. So the rocket launches, okay, the capsule separates, okay, reaches however high up, okay, and then the rocket goes back down. It's got some sort of like jet propulsion on it to kind of make it go back down, and then it gets guided with a parachute. So in your lifetimes, you're probably going to be seeing some pretty advanced space stuff, because in the last, I don't know, in my lifetime, they've kind of slowed down on space exploration. So in the last 20 years, it's starting to get picking back up a little bit more. So I'm assuming in your lifetimes, you'll see a lot more discoveries in space and a lot more different things happening with space travel. Okay? So last page here, paragraph 15. So right up here, paragraph 15. Remember, as we're reading this, we're thinking about key idea. How will reusable rockets change the world? Okay, and we've already been talking about them saving us money, so it might touch on that a little bit. So let's keep reading. Page 263, paragraph 15. When I pause on this page, I'm going to call specific people to say the word. So I need you paying attention.
I'm paying attention, yeah. You're wrong with it.
Okay, we're on the next page over, Maddox. Top page 263. Okay, so follow along. Remember when I pause, I'm going to call on specific people to say the word. So everybody follow along. Top page 263. When fully reusable systems do come online, they will usher in a new Rigo.
Frontiers?
Alright,
Up here. Oh, golden age.
yeah, so golden age of rocketry. Bezos said. It would be the first one since the 1960s when NASA's, McKaylee? Good. Saturn V booster blasted Apollo astronauts to the Braden? Added. Good. To the moon, he added. Okay, so like I'm just kind of saying, it's been so since the 1960s since the last time people have been to the moon. Okay, so that's like way before I was born. Okay, and so that's been it's a long time ago. It's been almost 50 years. Okay, or has been 50, almost 60 years, I guess. Okay. Indeed, the lower cost and increased Maddox efficiency, good, of reusable rockets will have far-reaching, Gabe? Good, in many different fields, Stallmer said. Paragraph 17. The innovation and ingenuity of this, Alicia? Good, generation of space launch companies are really going to, Pilar?
Change.
Good, how we do business in space, he said. Reducing the cost of access to, Rigo?
Space.
Good, is going to open up so many new frontiers and really endless possibilities, he added. I don't even know where the next big idea will come from, but that's the Birkin?
Beauty.
Good, of it. Okay, so we've kind of been touching on this idea for the last few weeks, okay, about last couple weeks about reusable rockets and why they're so much better. Okay, so it kind of says this. Okay, right here. Okay, on paragraph 18. Okay, so if we look at the first sentence of paragraph 18 to answer our question of how will reusable rockets change the world, okay, it says reducing the cost of access to space is going to open up so many new frontiers. Okay, so how will reusable rockets change the world? What do you think? How are we going to change the world?
Climate change.
Well, not necessarily climate change. Okay.
Or it'll be cheaper.
Okay, it'll be cheaper. Okay. And then here's the little thing. So this kind of basically sums it up, in paragraph 16. So it lowers the cost and it'll have far-reaching impacts in many different fields. Okay, so like because it's gonna be cheaper, Maddox, okay, they can go explore space, maybe they can go to the moon, okay, maybe people will go back to the moon in their lives. Okay, so here's what we're gonna write in the key idea. Again, my markers for some reason aren't working up there. So, key idea question says, how will reusable rockets change the world? Okay, we're gonna say reusable rockets lower the cost of space travel and can have impacts in many, far-reaching impacts in many fields. Sorry, this is kind of long, but basically sums up what we've been going over the last couple of weeks here. So one long sentence kind of summarized. So reusable rockets lower the cost of space travel and can have far-reaching impacts on many fields. Okay, so I want you to get that written down. I'm going to come around, I'll check it. Once you have it written down, and then we can go ahead and put our books away.